I just had this really interesting call with my friend who's this really big YouTuber, and he's got over 500,000 subscribers on the platform. Now, we've been really close friends for a while now. And here's the thing, me and him, we have the same struggle. And you might have it too. And the struggle is, we're really good at one thing in life, but for some reason we keep neglecting a different area of our life. You might feel the same way. You might be good at fitness, but your money sucks. Or your money is good, but your social skills suck. That's a problem with a lot of men. I would almost say every man struggles with this, which is we're a little bit imbalanced. And it is kind of part of what makes you you. But I want you to watch this entire video in full because I'm actually going to reveal the number one thing that will get you out of this. It will make you a well-rounded person. I can guarantee that. It's the one thing you're missing. It's the one thing you're not doing. I can guarantee you're not doing it. All right, you ready? Here's what it is. Let me go into a story to teach you this concept, okay? You don't want me to just say it. You want to hear the story because it's going to really anchor the emotion you need to actually learn. This is what happened. 4 years ago, I'm in my college room. I'm eating food, pizza. I'm on like the 12th slice of pizza. I'm like this small guy. I'm like 140 pounds. I'm eating 12 slices of pizza and I just keep eating until I go to the bathroom and throw up. And the morning after, I wake up feeling like shit. And that situation would happen to me a lot. I was a binge eater. I binge ate a lot. I wasn't fat, but I had like a stomach and my face was always bloated. And I just kind of dealt with it because I was just pretty much addicted to binge eating. What I would do is one day I would binge eat, the next day I wouldn't. The next day I would fucking fast to make up for it, and then I would binge eat again. Or then I would be clean for 1 week, and then I would binge eat again. And it was like a fucking thing I've done for years. I did it for years. Until one day I figured out the technique that's gonna save your life, which is accountability. That is why you are not successful in all areas of your life. You're not being held accountable. You know how I know this? Because think of it this way. Why do you do anything in life? Why did I become the guy who's good at socializing and talking to girls and being this confident guy? And why did I become that guy? Why did I become the smooth guy? Because I had a lot of pain around it. Because I grew up not being that guy. Because I know what it's like to be the guy who's anxious and he doesn't do well on dates and he doesn't get the female attention. I know what it's like. It fucking sucks. To be at home waiting for some text from some girl and then she ghosts you. Another ghost. Maybe I'm just cooked. Maybe I'm just ugly. Maybe I'm just not funny. Maybe I need to be rich. That's something they lie to you about, by the way. All of those. I know what it's like to be that guy. I know what it's like to not have the success with socializing and women. I know what it's like. It sucks. It does something to you where you're insecure and it bleeds into not only just your dating life, but every part of your life. It bleeds into it. You carry yourself different. I carry myself different now that I'm on the other side. Do I come off like a guy who struggles with talking to people? Probably not, right? I'm a changed man. I'm a changed man. I want to change you too, okay? But before I get into that, accountability. Pain. Why did I become good at socializing? Because I had the pain behind it. So what did that do? That made me change. A man doesn't change unless the pain is strong enough. The only reason you don't touch the fucking stovetop is because you got burned one day and now you don't want to do it. It just hurts too much. You think if it didn't burn you, you think if you couldn't feel that pain, you wouldn't just touch it again? You would. That's the whole point of pain. That is literally what pain is, the teacher of life. It's not just a fucking saying. It is this. This is physically and biologically what pain is. So since I had the pain with being social and having social anxiety and talking to women, since I had that pain, I got rejected all the time when I was fucking 20. Since I had that pain, I decided to make a change and I became really good at it. I started approaching. I started learning about game and dating and all this stuff, becoming more confident. I got the tattoos. I got bigger muscles. I improved my face and my grooming, and I got all this shit, right? I improved my teeth. I did all this stuff because I was sick of the fucking pain I was in. And now I'm out of the pain. And now I got the goal. So now the question becomes, how do I get better at something if I don't feel pain around it? Because that's the thing. The only reason you're not changing on something is because you don't feel enough pain. It's not strong enough. The only reason you're not doing the fucking approaching like I did it, and talking to people and trying to become more socially confident and working on your look, and stop watching TV and stop doing all this other bullshit because you just got fed up. The only reason you're not doing that is because you don't have enough fucking pain, man. Or you're just not feeling it. Maybe you're suppressing it with drugs and alcohol. I got you there, huh? I got you there. You're suppressing it with something. Drugs, alcohol, video games, something. But if you just felt the pain, you just fucking sit down and feel the pain. If you just felt it, you're going to be like, you know what? Fuck this. I need to get up. I need to get better with women. I need to get better with socializing. I need to become more of a confident person. I need to become more charismatic. I'm sick of being the fucking pussy shy dude. That's what you would do if you just remove the distractions. In other words, you're born for greatness. You are. You're not supposed to feel that fucking, you are supposed to feel that pain, but you're supposed to do something about it. It's the essence of being a man. So the question becomes, how do we tap into the pain for some area of your life? Because let's say you don't feel the pain the way I did. Let's just say you don't feel it. Let's just say you don't feel that motivation. Motivation is pain. Same thing. It's the same thing. Let's say you don't feel that motivation, right? Okay, well, then we need to externally add, quote unquote, pain. That's what accountability is. It's an external leverage, artificially added, because your natural hormones and energy in life, whatever, you don't feel enough pain, so we need to artificially add something, right? How can I make that? Let me give an extreme example of accountability. Let's say you struggle with talking to women, and you've never done a cold approach in your life. It terrifies you. Let's say I told you, hey, you gotta do 5 cold approaches tomorrow. You're probably not going to do it, right? You're probably not. But let's say, this is a hypothetical situation. Let's just assume if you didn't do these 5 approaches, a ghost would appear out of nowhere with a fucking revolver, shoot you in the head, you're dead. Let's say you knew that was going to happen. Let's say you knew your life would literally end if you don't do it. Let's say you really knew that. Now are you going to do the 5 approaches? Is it worth dying? Is dying more of a better option, or do you just fucking do the approaches? I bet you would do them. I bet you would do them. I don't care how scared you are, because you're more scared of death. Right? That's extreme accountability. So here's the thing. We don't have to do that. We could just do a smaller version of it. Let's say if you don't do those 5 approaches, you lost $100. That might just do the trick. 500, 1,000. That might just do the trick, right? And there, I just gave you guys a secret. You need to use leverage. You need to have something on the line for you to take shit seriously. You want to stop binging, you want to get better shape, you want to get better with cold approaching, you want to become better with your sleep, your routines, you want to work more, you want to sit down and grind more. You want to do these things? You need to have somebody that essentially it becomes your accountability partner of some sort. And if you don't do the thing on time, if you don't give them proof you did it, you owe them money or you owe them blank. It doesn't have to be money. It could be anything. Something you really don't want to do. Let's say you're trying to bet with someone about that you're gonna eat clean every day. And if you don't eat clean every day, what's a good punishment? So you gotta run 3 miles. That makes sense. Because that way, when you get punished, not only are you getting punished, because you clearly don't like running a lot if you're fucking fat, then you're not just getting punished, but you're actually making up for it. You see? Kind of cool, huh? So it doesn't have to be money. Money is a great one, though, because everyone hates losing money. That's just fucking everybody. Unless you're a fucking billionaire, then, like, I guess. Now, there's one final tip. And by the way, guys, this changed my life. When I incorporated the accountability with the binge eating, what I did was I wrote a contract and I sent it to all my friends. Okay? And this is fucking sauce, by the way. I wrote a contract. I sent it to all my friends. I said, hey, if I don't eat this way for this month and I don't check in on every week, and I owe everyone $500. And I did it to, like, I don't know, 10 people or some shit. And then I was forced to fucking eat on point because I was literally thinking about this. I had my friends texting me, yo, you on point with it? Yo. Changed my life. I stopped binging. I never binge eat anymore. I have no desire. None. Sounds fucking dumb. Why the fuck would I binge eat? Because once something becomes a habit, it's just part of you now. And now there's one final thing I want to say on this video. And this is the biggest hack. If you think what I just said is valuable, cool, you're smart, you get it, you see the vision. If you want even more help, let's say accountability is still not enough. Or let's say you don't just want accountability, but you want even more. What if the question becomes, okay, Sergio, I get it. This is accountability and I get how it can help me. But is there something more? Is there something that can make me get to my goal faster? There is. There's one more thing, which is hiring a mentor. That is the number one way to get to your goal. Why? Because not only are you getting accountability, but you're getting it from someone who knows exactly how to do what you want to get. So they can help you. They can give you guidance, structure. They can answer questions along the way. They can help with your mindset around everything. They can put you in a better mood. They can lift your spirits up. So it's like having an accountability partner, but who's also the fucking guy at the thing you're trying to get better at. So he's also this big box of, like, this big endless stream of wisdom. And it will shortcut you on your path because they know where you're at and how to get to your next level. So it solves not just accountability, because like I said, that's the biggest thing guys lack. It is, and that's why coaches are so powerful, by the way. But it solves other problems that you might have. Insecurity, confusion. Maybe you don't know your next step. Maybe you don't know what to put on that contract. Maybe you don't know what the thing is. If you want guidance, structure, accountability, if you want these things and you want to become the most socially confident man you can become and eventually wrong wording. You want to become the most socially confident man you can become. Get better at cold approaching. Get better at dating. Become the most attractive version of yourself. And land that dream woman. If you want all that, link is in my description. I am opening up one-on-one coaching. It was closed for a little bit. I wasn't really advertising it. I was talking more about my group, which I still do have that group. But one-on-one coaching is officially back. And if you want one-on-one access with me, I can hold you accountable on a weekly basis. I can tap in with you more than on a weekly basis. You'll have my phone. We'll be in touch. I'll be your boy. I'll be that bigger brother you don't have. I'll be that guy that's on your ass to get you better at the thing and help you with the entire stuff the way. If you want that, link is in my description to work with me one-on-one. Okay? Only if you're serious. Only if you really want to level the fuck up and you're ready for that next level of your life. You're ready to become the new version of yourself. You're ready to let go of who you currently are to be who you always wanted to be. Only if you're at that stage. If you're not, keep watching the free content. It's cool. You'll learn a lot. And apply that contract technique. Apply accountability into your life. It's going to change you. Let's go.